I can't smoke cigarettes in here. I told you. We're going to fly
Thank you.
Come on, baby. Let's go. In the carriage.
Welcome back to Advocacy Alchemy with Professor Ross. Today we have a good one, guys. This case takes us to, or should I say, this case takes us back to Orlando International Airport, where a family from Boston, likely wrapping up a family vacation, found themselves grounded, but not by the weather, nor any delays, but one man's decision to have a drink before the flight. According to his own words, he had a shot at the restaurant across from the gate. That one moment, that one choice, led to a confrontation with airline staff, the cancellation of his flight, and ultimately a police response that turned into an arrest. His partner and his children were present, watching things spiral out of control. What was supposed to be a routine return home ended in charges for battery on law enforcement officers, resisting with violence, and disorderly conduct. Today, we're going to look at how quickly things can unravel, especially in high security environments like airports, and what legal responsibilities and consequences come into play when emotions override reason. Let's jump in. Let's take a closer look.
This guy right here sitting down. All right. Sir. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Hi. What's going on? I'm Officer Gonzalez. Apparently they called us with him.
Yeah.
What's the situation?
Well, it was a misunderstanding. We had a whole bunch of bags, the stroller bag, the carriage bag, and he was trying to bring it all down the tarmac. And she said, "Are you okay? Can I help you?" And he said, "Yes."
Because I went to SeaWorld and I had mad shit.
"Yeah, I'm just trying to juggle all the bags."
Hold on, just listen,
and then
yo.
she started to get upset with him. Come on.
Yo, the shit's bag.
He got angry as well, which I think he got a little bit.
How you doing?
I went to Disney. I got mad shit. More than I came with. All I'm trying to do is bring it down the tarmac. Let me get on the plane. I don't even know if I'm gonna have to put it on the carriage or do whatever. Yo,
So what happened?
I don't give a
He was getting ready
I'm not
to
no
board.
sucker.
So he did go.
Talk to me.
He was getting ready to board.
Right.
The other supervisor realized he stumbled, so she asked him if he was okay, and she smelled the alcohol.
Okay.
So she told him he couldn't board, and he flipped out.
Okay. So did anybody get assaulted or anything like that? Or
Almost.
almost, but nothing like that.
No, nobody.
So basically, he just got verbally abusive,
And
flaring, very excited.
he's not traveling.
Okay.
She can travel. She likes to put on a later flight.
But he's supposed to be traveling?
Yes.
Okay, what is his, you got his boarding pass, his name and all that stuff?
You guys gonna let him fly?
So he ain't traveling at all.
He's not traveling.
Okay.
His ticket is canceled. He's not traveling today, tomorrow, whenever. She can board. She can go
Okay.
home, but we'll have to rebook her. She's not getting on this flight. We just need him
Okay.
out
You know
here.
what? You talk to her. Explain to her. I'm gonna talk to him. Sir, man, can you talk to my partner here? Sir, what's it? Darnett? Darnett, come over here. Because you got your kids here. I don't want to talk in front of your kids. Darnett, come over here, sir. Come over here. I'm Officer. Relax. Relax. Keep your hands down. Relax. I'm gonna explain to you what you just explained your wife did. I understand you went down. Here's the thing. It came very, very close to the way they're telling me they claim. I wasn't here. That you got all upset because whatever the situation is, listen, and it got to the point that one of the employees said they smell alcohol. And listen to me. You got to understand that. Listen, sir.
Right here.
Sir.
I had a shot before I got on the plane because
Well, here's the thing.
airplanes anyway.
You're not when they say this is a private entity, you understand that? They say you're not gonna fly with them. Your family could fly. You're gonna have to get another airline. Okay, all right. They're gonna fly. So what I need is, do you have your boarding pass? We're gonna get you on another ticket. You're not allowed to fly. You gotta pick another airline. Okay?
No, hell no. No.
Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean? Hell no?
Either I'm going to jail.
So you want to go to jail?
Yes.
Okay.
Another airline's not gonna let him go.
He's talking about, yo, we got to fly on another airline.
Yes, it's fine. So we go outside. You need to be with me.
Nah, let's go. Let's go.
Stay right there.
Bro, I did
I try
nothing.
to, ma'am,
I
let me
did
come over here. Let
nothing.
me explain to you because he's not
He
really
just explained
listening.
to me. He just explained.
Here's the situation. Whatever the situation was, we weren't
I
out there.
completely understand. I
Well,
get
they
it.
got.
He
They said
told
they
me.
smell alcohol.
But he got it from
admitted.
here.
He admitted. When you go on the aircraft, they don't want you to be intoxicated. You could do this. They felt that he's intoxicated and because his behavior, the way he's acting right now, you see, they don't want him to fly because it's dangerous.
That's fine.
Okay, so they told him that he has to get another flight. You can fly with the kids. They're not
Another
stopping
flight.
you, but he has to go. So I'm trying to explain that to him, and he's like flaring up.
No,
Do
you
not
don't
put your hands on me.
Listen.
Why can't you just chill? Don't touch these police
Cause, yo,
officers.
man,
We're from Boston where
if I
they
was
black
doing
people every f***ing day. Stop playing these games with me out here. I'm getting
Stop
really
yelling.
upset. Let's get out this airport now.
Everybody's
Let's go.
going to wind up going some places they don't want to go.
Let's go. I gotta get my kids
Okay.
out of here. This is too
I
much. Y'all
never
can
meant
listen,
no
I gotta go.
disrespect to you. Hold on. Even if you
So,
go,
this is what's
listen,
going to happen.
I never meant no
We
disrespect to
understand
you.
what's gonna happen. We don't need
That's
to talk
fine.
no more. Can we
Alright?
leave?
That's cool.
Okay,
Can
then
we
gather-
leave? They gave me a
please.
shot right here.
Baby, it's fine.
You don't want to fly by yourself? You want to get another
They're
airline?
saying I can't fly on this one anyway, right?
Not this
Oh,
airline,
it
no.
just no. You could, they told me that she could fly.
They're not going to make this plane.
Okay, so you
This
got
plane's
to
already
reschedule
getting
another
ready to
flight.
go.
Okay.
They're going to
So
have
do
to
I have to
reboard.
call? Do I have to?
You're going to have to either
Go to the desk
you
up
can
front?
try dealing with them. More than likely, you're going to have to go back. What was it, JetBlue?
Go back to the front.
I would suggest that you go back to the counter.
That's
I
fine.
paid
I'm
y'all all
okay.
this money
But
to
he
live
needs
out
to
here.
calm down.
And then I came and had one shot, and she's the determiner.
She's gonna get.
She's the determiner.
What?
They could rebook another flight here this leaving. Let me find out.
I'm not saying nothing then. I can't smoke cigarettes in here. I told you.
That's for-
We're gonna go. Okay.
Here.
Let me carry you.
I told you, dog. I'm really with the shit, dog.
Hey,
It's cool. I go to jail.
For what? What do you need to go to jail for? Because you're being an
Because
idiot.
I'm supposed to be on that plane.
But you're not getting on that plane, so it's over. None of us is getting on the plane. Our baby is sick and needs to go home, and you're making a scene. So now we need to go to the
Keep
emergency.
playing.
What?
Yeah.
No, this kid's not on it. His gun is right here. Chill.
Nah, he got his hand on his taser. I'm smart.
Baby, can we get out of here? Please go. Can you walk to the gate, to the exit out there?
I'm smart, dog. Oh my God! I'd rather face a judge. What up? Can I come out?
Okay, you can come on. Come
What
on.
up?
Come on, sir. Come on.
Just like you said, don't
Yo.
touch me.
Yo.
Oh my goodness! My daughter!
Hey. It's over, guy. It's over. Just relax. Just relax.
Put your hands back.
It's okay. Just relax.
Stop resisting.
Sir, it's over. Okay? Relax.
Stop resisting, sir. Okay?
Yo,
It's over. You're not going
yo,
anywhere.
push it back in, babe.
Put your hands
There you go.
Put your hands back.
Stop
Push it
resisting.
back in. I'm not resisting. I don't want my daughter to see it.
Then put your hands behind your back.
That's cool.
Okay?
I could have fought y'all. I could have won.
But you didn't
too.
fight them, so
It's-
stop.
I did.
It's okay. It's okay. It's done.
Take your hand
Yo,
out.
do not roll me like this.
Okay, so take your other hand out.
All right, I got
All right, it's over.
There you go.
Do all of this.
There you
it.
go.
Roll me like this.
I didn't dip both.
There you go.
It's fine.
Got him? Secure?
I'm not saying that. Here, give that lighter to my wife.
That's his
Give
property.
that to my daughter.
That's his property.
Give that to my daughter.
That's
Just
price.
chill.
Here.
Just chill.
I wasn't fighting y'all. I was mad at y'all.
But why would y'all make him come through a door that you know that he can't come through
He could come
without
through it.
security about to attack him when he came through it? That don't make no sense. Y'all should have came through the door first.
I didn't want my daughter to see that, yo.
Don't worry.
No, you did me dirty. Bitch ass.
Come on, D. Stop.
I swear to God.
Stop.
I told you.
Pull me up. Stand up. Pull me up. There you go. Stand up.
Just right here, put my cards here.
Yeah, no problem.
Man, you have to do the application?
I'm sorry. His wallet is right here.
His ID is there? Oh,
His
let
wallet.
me get it. All I need is ID. You can take everything else.
Thank you.
Are you gonna give it back to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to him.
I promise.
Do you have his boarding pass?
Nigga, you ain't got nothing. Don't give them nothing. Nothing. They got a public defender just like every other court. Don't give them nothing. I don't even know him. Y'all wouldn't survive in Boston. Y'all niggas wouldn't survive in Boston. Where we gotta go? Where we going? This way? This way? I'm going the right way?
Yep, you're going the right way.
Oh ass nigga.
Thank you.
Bitch ass Frank. Frank's and broccoli. Frank's and broccoli. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't care. You don't understand. I don't care. I haven't been arrested in years. This is like gonna be the first one. Yes. The first. I might meet drug cartel. Whole ass.
Here we go.
What's up? Right here? This one? Here we go. Which one? Which one? Come on. Come on. Come on. Whole ass. I did something wrong. Did you search this guy good? Go ahead, search me good. Search me good.
Just search him good.
Search me good. Suck my balls while you do it. What up? Real, what up? Can you get that to my wife?
Of course.
Boom. Yo, you don't even got to check nothing in. Get that to my wife right there. Whole ass.
Go ahead.
I don't do it.
Does he have his wedding? What is his wedding?
Yeah.
His wife has it.
Wedding ring? Can you get that to my wife?
Of course.
Right now. Right now. And I'll calm down.
Have a seat, please.
Hands on you?
Nigga, that. Like I said. Hold on.
Have a seat,
Hold on.
please.
I need to put my pants up.
Go ahead.
Get them all the way. That's good enough.
Watch your head.
I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Huh?
I'm gonna put your seatbelt on, okay?
How you gonna do that? If you put my seatbelt on, can you put me in front?
No. Seatbelt's right here.
Nah, you don't put no seatbelt on me. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Alright, can you loosen this cuff?
No.
Like you said, don't touch me. Yo.
All right, so police arrived after airline staff report that a visibly intoxicated man tried to bring multiple bags, including a stroller, down the jet bridge. Witnesses state he became upset when he was told he can't board. One staff member said he smelled alcohol on the man. From that point forward, things escalated. The man confirms to the police that he had one shot before the fight. Officers attempt to de-escalate and explain that he won't be allowed to fly, but he grows increasingly agitated. His partner tries to calm him down several times. She's clearly worried about the children witnessing the scene, but the man continues to resist. When officers attempt to take him into custody, he struggles with them, he shouts profanities, he makes vulgar comments. He's eventually transported to jail. Let's take a look at the law at play here. First, we have battery on a law enforcement officer. This is found under the Florida statute, section 784.07. Now, it's important to understand this applies when someone intentionally touches or strikes an officer against their will while the officer is lawfully performing their duties. In this case, officers report that the man made physical contact with them while he was resisting. This is a third-degree felony. It carries a penalty of that 555 in Florida, which is 5 years in prison, 5 years on probation, and a fine of up to $5,000. Next, we have resisting an officer with violence. All right, this is found under the Florida statute, section 843.01. This charge applies when an individual resists, obstructs, or opposes an officer with violence while that officer is engaged in their lawful duties. All right, here we have the man, he pushed and he physically resisted during arrest. This can be a third-degree felony. Once again, that 555, 5 years in prison, up to 5 years of probation, up to a fine of $5,000. All right, finally, we have disorderly conduct, or what's sometimes known as breach of the peace. This is found at the Florida statute, section 877.03. When you're talking about breach of the peace, this includes behaviors that corrupt public morals, outrageous type of conduct, anything that would be considered to disrupt the peace. All right, here the man's loud outbursts, using vulgar language, refusal to leave the airport peacefully. All these can constitute disorderly conduct, especially here in an airport, which is known as sort of a family and a travel environment. This is a second-degree misdemeanor, okay? So misdemeanors mean you could be held in jail for anything less than 1 year, all right? So the penalty is up to 60 days in jail, up to 6 months of probation, and a fine of up to $500. All right, with that, next let's move into our evidentiary standards. All right, when we're talking about evidentiary standards, we're talking about the 6 legal thresholds used to build and evaluate cases. Starting with the first level, you have mere suspicion. This is simply a hunch or a gut feeling that doesn't have any evidence, no articulable facts to support anything beyond that suspicion. Here, you have the gate agent's unease when the man insisted on bringing bags on the tarmac. All right, at that very moment, they don't have anything extra. There's no extra evidence. Now, that can develop very quickly once someone fails to do something, follow an order or direction. All right, so let's move up to number 2, reasonable suspicion. This is a specific and articulable fact that justify further investigation. All right, here you have the agent smelled alcohol and noticed the man stumbling. That would prompt further concern and would lead to further investigation. Number 3, probable cause. All right, probable cause is when you have sufficient facts to believe a crime has occurred or is occurring. A good example is here, the man actually admitted to drinking. He was aggressive towards staff and he refused to comply with the orders that were given by the officer. That all led to a lawful basis for his arrest. Officers must have probable cause in order to make an arrest or to go request for a search warrant. Number 4, preponderance of the evidence. This standard is mostly used in civil cases, and it means when a claim is more likely than not to be true. All right, so I said it's used in civil cases, so that's when people go to court to argue and they look for the court to grant them a reward, or not really a reward, but an award. And winning simply means that they'll be granted money in most cases. Example here is if the officers need to justify their actions in a lawsuit. Video and witness statements would likely show it was more likely than not that the man resisted arrest. Number 5, clear and convincing evidence. All right, this is also another civil lawsuit standard. It means that it's highly probable that a person's claim is true, meaning that a person usually proves their claim by having about 75% of the evidence pointing to their claim being true. This is used in cases like administrative law cases dealing with employment. Also is used in fraud cases when you want to prove that someone did something like committed a fraud. All right, finally, we have beyond a reasonable doubt. This is the highest standard in our justice system, okay? It's used in all criminal cases. In order to meet this standard, prosecutors must prove each element of a crime beyond a reasonable doubt. A good example here is you have multiple officers, you have video evidence, and you have physical resistance during the arrest. All this would be used in conjunction with other evidence to meet the bar for a felony conviction. All right, next, let's move into the jury perspective. If you were a juror on this case, if you were in the jury box, you've seen the video, you've already heard the statements from the attorneys, and you witnessed the man's conduct. Would you believe the officers used unnecessary force, or was it justified based on his resistance? Does the man's admission to drinking before the flight affect your view of his credibility or of his judgment? Tell me about this. The setting in an airport. We're talking about a secure place. We're talking about in an environment. This is post 9/11. This is post pandemic. Does that all shape your view of what type of behavior is acceptable? Finally, would you convict on all 3 charges, or does one seem less supported than others? You have to remember, when you're at jury trial, this is where the law really meets human judgment. Okay, let's deal with some of the takeaways from this incident. This is really a case study in not ignoring the warning signs. You had the gate agent who dealt with the man when he was trying to bring bags on to the tarmac. You have the police who dealt with him when he refused to calm down. You even have his partner, surrounded by luggage and children, who tried to stop all this from escalating. So many warning signs ignored. The man didn't listen. He let the moment take over. We have to all realize we get that little feeling. It's like a small internal nudge that's telling us, hey, pay attention. Let's take a step back. Let's cool off. Let's walk it off. In this case, paying attention to what's going on, what's happening, it might have allowed this man to go ahead and fly home, catch that flight, and he would have been home in Boston versus going to jail in handcuffs, still stuck in Orlando. How often have you had that little feeling and you didn't listen? What did it cost you? An airport isn't just a public space. It's really a heightened security environment. Emotions, alcohol, and miscommunications, they don't mix well, especially in an airport. When officers arrive, you have a brief window to de-escalate, or you're just going to compound all the consequences. This case reminds us that your behavior in a moment of frustration can turn into a legal situation with lasting consequences, whether it's one shot too many or not walking away when you have a clear chance. The law will sort through the actions, not the intentions. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. How would you have handled this situation? And what should the jury do with a case like this? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who might find this interesting, especially if you know somebody who flies quite often. Remember, this is Advocacy Alchemy. I am Professor Ross. I'll see you tomorrow. Everybody have a good day. Travel safe out there.